Hi, I'm Andrew Novak with Military Hire, and this month we're celebrating cybersecurity careers. We got together on Zoom recently with our local friends from Binary Defense regarding some topics that we thought you might find interesting. Binary Defense is a managed security services provider and software developer with solutions including SOC as a service, managed detection and response, security information and event management, and counterintelligence.
Hey, I'm Randy Pargman. I am the Senior Director of Threat Hunting and Counterintelligence at Binary Defense. What that means is I get to work with a couple of awesome teams at Binary Defense. The counterintelligence team searches for threat indicators outside of companies' networks on the internet, on the dark web, on criminal forums, looking at what are the threats out there that might affect our clients, and then warning them about those threats so that they're prepared and stop those threats from becoming real problems. The threat hunting team looks inside of clients' networks for advanced attackers that are evading detections. They're sneaking around inside the networks trying not to be detected. The threat hunters are out there to find them and put a stop to those intrusions. Some of the positive aspects of working in cybersecurity include having a real sense of doing something good in the world. At Binary Defense, all of the people that I know, all of my coworkers have that drive and that passion to do what they're doing because they know that they're defending companies and people, really, ultimately, the people who work at those companies from harm. There are people out there around the world who are trying every single day to break in and to do damage. They have selfish motives to steal information or to ransom the companies that they're victimizing in order to make money for themselves or to gain information that could give their companies or their governments an competitive advantage. But those people need to be stopped. Their activities are not okay. And being in the cybersecurity field gives you that really good feeling of being on the defense of stopping people from doing harm and protecting the people who otherwise would have been victimized by these attacks. One of the downsides to working in the cybersecurity field is that it's easy to get burned out because what you're doing is important, and you have that feeling that um, it is really necessary to do a good job, and it also has a real time sensitivity to it. You can't recognize an attack starting at 4 o'clock on a Friday and say, well, I'm ready to start my weekend, so I guess I'm done now. We'll let that attack go and I'll pick it up again on Monday. Nope. Really, when an attacker is going after a company, no matter what time of day it is or what day it is of the week, you need to respond. And so quite often, you end up working some long hours or some unusual times that you didn't intend to that can interfere with family responsibilities. And it's also easy to just personally get sucked into it because it is so important and it's so interesting too. I mean, you're learning new things all the time. And so it's easy just to continue working and working and working until you just don't have time for anything else in your life. So that's why it's really important to have a good support system, to have people around you who understand what you're doing, can give you some flexibility to do that work when you need to, but also to work for a place that understands that after you've worked really hard fighting back an attack, you need some time off too. You need to have some balance in your life. So to combat that negative aspect of cybersecurity, it's important to find a good company to work for and to have that balance in your own life too.